Hi, I'm Coach Colin. I'm here to help you master your leadership. What does leadership really mean these days? Have you asked yourself that question? Because these days it feels like everything that you used to know, everything that was your experience, everything that you used to believe in has been turned upside down and everything has become different. So you might ask yourself, well, what can I do then to lead really? And that is one of the key questions. What does leadership really mean these days? You see, leadership, there is a lot to be said about leaders as such. You've got lots of examples these days from the news what leaders are like. But what is really leadership then? I don't want to go into the definition around the people, around their personality or their habits, their characters, and what is good or bad in their personality. No, I would like to think about leadership. See, per definition, leadership is about getting a group of people from where they are today and taking them on a journey so that they can deliver on common goals. And this, in these days, is extremely important. The ability to take a team from where they are today to where they should be in the future, in these circumstances where everything is changing and it becomes unpredictable and you don't really know what the news is going to bring tomorrow and how is that going to infect your business the day after. That is, in these circumstances, leadership is so extremely important. Because the people themselves on this journey, they are literally lost. And maybe you find sometimes that you're even lost because so much is changing and you're looking for leadership yourself. But being a good leader in this situation is also stepping up and understanding what does the team need. Because your manager, your management team has entrusted you to lead your team in this situation and on this journey. So if you're a project manager, if you're a team leader, department head, or if you're running a business, you are in that role that is taking this group of people on this journey to where they can deliver on common goals no matter what. Which means there are two things you need to focus on. One is, of course, around the deliverables of this team, whether it is an R&D project, whether it's production, whether it is marketing, whether it is sales. There are deliverables that this team is expected to deliver against in the future. But it also means that there is the team that has to be deliverable. They have to function, they have to work together so that they can deliver. I've seen a lot of managers focusing on the deliverables because in the past they were good at delivering on the expectations because they were either a great R&D manager, they were a good production engineer, they were a good salesperson, a good marketeer. They knew exactly what to do. But now, when they're responsible in leading a team, all of a sudden they also have to focus on the people so that the people are in the situation so that they can deliver the deliverables. That might appear like a play of words, but in your role as being a leader, it is essential because it defines the focus, the perspective that you need to have when you're leading your team to success. Because the success doesn't come through the deliverables. The success comes through the team being able to deliver. Because you, as a single person, you can spend as much time as you want trying to help and invest your time and fix the problems that the team is having. But if the team is not able to deliver as a whole, you're not going to be successful with your team. So this is one of the key elements where it is important for a leader to change the perspective from focusing on the deliverables like they were before, and now focusing on the deliverability of the team. Now, these days, this becomes extremely urgent because, especially right now, people get so easily distracted, whether it is on their phone, whether it is through emails, whether it is through web meetings, whether it is through chats or emails or news and webcasts and whatever it is on social media. Which means the risk that every individual is running to be distracted, lose the focus on what is important, lose the focus on what has to be delivered, and lose time is huge. So if you're a leader and you are leading your team to success, you need to focus on how your team is working with the deliverables, so that they create this deliverability within the team no matter what, no matter the distractions, no matter the circumstances, no matter the markets or what else is happening in the environment. Your primary goal is to help your team to focus so that they can take what is expected from them today and deliver on these common goals. And this again is so urgent these days because the window of success that your team has might be very small, because the circumstances around, they change so quickly these days. So time becomes so extremely valuable, because if you have a certain stable time window to work with your team, you would want to be extremely effective to make it happen. And being effective means not focusing on the tasks, on the deliverables, but it's focusing on the processes, on how the team is working so that they can be as effective as possible. And this is where I've seen many managers struggle because they don't have the tools, they don't have the methods so that they can help the team to be effective. And this is where it becomes essential for you to step into the role of being the leader and understand that there are methods, there are tools that you can learn so that you can become an effective leader. Because if you're not aware of those tools, you can just let your team continue working, and you can continue to invest your time in solving the problems and helping your team to be better in delivering on what is expected, but you're not helping your team to become a better team. Because only when your team becomes a better team are you leading your team to success. And that is why I'm here as Coach Colin, because I'd like to help you master your leadership.